Lazy Whisperer here. Yeah, I know. It's been a while since I've put anything up. But originally it started out that I was not putting anything up just because I didn't want to go over my bandwidth allotment and have this hobby sort of cost me money. So I apologize for not having done anything. Even longer than I had originally planned because of what I just said. I figured I could put one up a week and still have everything be okay and come in under my allotment, which I can, but it just turned out to be a really busy couple of weeks for me. In addition to my regular job, I ended up getting a few opportunities. I had a friend who's in an a cappella group, internationally known a cappella group, contact me because they're doing a new CD release coming up this summer. And so I had to do some driving to go and talk to them and that group and find out what they, well, he contacted me because he wanted me to do some stand-up comedy at the beginning of his show, at the beginning of their show. They're going to be doing two of them in southwestern Ontario, so they want me to open for them both nights, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so, doing some stand-up comedy. So took me a while to figure out what sorts of things I should be looking at doing for that. And then I got to writing, so that took up a lot of my time. And it still is taking up a lot of my time, actually, because it is April now, the end of April. And the first show that they're going to be doing, well, they haven't solidified the dates yet, but the earliest show would most likely be in mid-July. So I know it seems like a long time, but I haven't done anything like this for stand-up comedy-wise about 8 years now. And theater-wise, performance-wise, being on stage, I haven't done anything for about 4 years now. I just decided to end up taking a little bit of a break from working in the theater, and ends up that that break turned into well, something larger anyway. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done anything in such a long time, which is a bit of a difference for me because when I was doing it, I was acting on stage, either in drama or comedy or doing musical theater, or just like all over the place doing stand-up comedy, doing musical reviews, singing with different groups, and doing cabaret-style, dinner-style shows, that sort of thing. Did it for about 17 years, and what I would do was usually be performing a show on the weekends, Thursday through Saturday or Sunday. At the beginning of the week, from like Monday to Wednesday, I'd be rehearsing a show. Usually somewhere in there I'd have 1, maybe 2 nights of doing comedy or something like that. So I was constantly working. As soon as the show that I was done was, as soon as the show that I was doing was completed, had closed, I usually only had a week or two before the next show opened. So I called it a play for a reason because I wasn't working. I was playing, and I was having a great time doing something that I absolutely loved. So that tied up some of my time, getting all that stuff back in the swing of things, getting back into gear, writing some comedy, and like I said, like it's April now, and the earliest show is going to be most likely in mid-July, and that does seem like a long time to have to get something prepared, but really it's not, because you're constantly changing, trying to make things generic enough that they'll still go over a long period of time, as well as leaving yourself openings for being able to put in some topical stuff for the different towns, perhaps, or what's going on in the world, in the news at that time. So, yeah, it's actually quite a lot of work. In addition to that, I got two contracts on the side to do some design work for a couple of companies who want to sort of reboot their style. And so I've completed one logo for a company, and I'm currently working on a logo for another company, which I should have done by Sunday at the latest, so that is taking up a lot of my time, getting all that sort of stuff done and looked after. In fact, I should be doing something to do with one of those projects right now, but it's been so long since I've spoken to you guys. I really missed it, and I figured you probably might enjoy hearing a little something from me, something different. I've noticed that my subscriptions lately haven't really been putting anything up, or not very much up anyway. So, as long as everybody does their part every now and then, it sort of works out, and we get something new to listen to all the time. So, figured I'd have myself a little break and do my part at the same time. Alright, folks, talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Oh, thanks for listening, and thanks for subscribing. It really does mean a lot. When I click on my homepage and have a look and see how many people have listened to what I've said, and whenever I get a new subscriber, that's pretty cool too, because it's a really good indicator that somebody, or there are people out there that do enjoy what I'm trying to do. But yeah, thanks for listening, thanks for subscribing, and don't forget, folks, leave some comments down there. Thanks a lot.